Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Ah. Today we'll be playing some story or some character quests. I felt like I was neglecting my morning/afternoon viewers, so I wanted to try for a day stream. Even though it's 4th of July, happy Independence Day for those of you in the States. May your day be filled of freedom and hot dogs. Today for work, I will be working on designing my own ukulele, where I made a sketch already. Now I'm just doing like line art, cleanup, rendering, all the fun stuff. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. We have a bunch of character quests. I was gonna start off with Clara's just cause I don't know that much about her. So we all know how much I don't love children, but Clara's cute. So maybe she'll win me over, just like Hook did. My girl Hook. Welcome, Unshatter, Ace Roller, Ryan, Drew Brothers, and Dima. My day is full of drawing. Oh, how fun! What are you drawing? What are you drawing? I love that there's like other creators, whether it's writers or artists, who watch this stream.
Has stolen parts again? How am I going to track down this crook?
You ask me nicely. I had to alter the volume a little bit. There we go. Okay.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
There have been a few unusual thefts in the dwelling over the past few days.
Okay.
The vagrants say that the parts they worked so hard to obtain have completely vanished. They're worried that there's a thief in the dwelling.
Is this a
Despite
mystery?
our investigations, no one has been able to track down the thief. What's even stranger is that the thief appears to be only interested in stealing parts and doesn't care about other valuable items.
It's a robot.
The vagrants had no
Looking
choice
to
but
fix his
ask
dead
Mr.
brother.
Svarog to look into it, but he still hasn't found anything.
What?
I investigated the matter myself, but I came up empty-handed. Jeez.
None of you guys are attorneys.
I'm
Ace
baffled.
attorneys.
What a strange thief.
It's a robot. The smell of crime. How exciting. Spoken like a true mystery game player. Yes, I must pick this one.
That look on your face is a bit scary.
What do you mean?
But if you're willing to help look into this case, perhaps we can uncover some clues that I missed. Oh, I heard the vagrants on patrol last night ran across the thief again, but I haven't had time to look into it. Should we go ask them?
That sounds like a lead. Come on, Watson. Genius detective girl, move out. Come on, Watson. We're here to solve a case.
That sounds kind of weird. But actually, I think it's cool too. Now, let's get started.
Okay, we're here to solve a mystery.
Today's fortune is...
I hope it's a murder mystery. I should play a team with Jeppy. No, my Jeppy's super undergeared. He's still really useful for like memory of chaos and stuff, but... Oh well, I guess I like bringing both Jeppy and a healer on the team? Really? Yep, I guess that's what we're doing. What is Overworld if not for just carting around the characters you like? Whistle. Oh my goodness, I feel so tall and I'm Jeppy. Look at this kid. Bonk. And I can punch people. It's fantastic. Alright, there's a witness. Oh, hey look, there's a readable. Nice. Hello. What's up?
Sir, how are you? I heard you saw the thief who stole the parts last night. Can you tell us what happened?
Who's there? Oh, Clara, it's you. I thought it was... You scared the living daylights out of me. I did see the thief last night, but who is this person next to you?
I'm a ghost. What person next to me? I'm the brilliant sidekick of this genius detective.
This nickname is a bit embarrassing.
Detective? I see. You're here to help catch the thief, right?
Yes, I
It's
am.
great that there are more people here to solve this case. Hold on. I'll explain what happened last night. Just let me gather my thoughts first.
This guy sounds very frazzled.
Okay. So, last night I was on patrol when I bumped into the thief stealing the parts. Then I just...
Don't panic, we're only getting started. Relax, explain it slowly.
Goodness. Okay, I'll explain slowly. I was cold and hungry while on patrol last night, so I decided to return to the dwelling and heat up some leftover canned food for a snack. But when I entered the tent, the thief's silhouette scurried across my vision. I couldn't see the thief's face because the tent was so dark, but I could tell he wasn't a nice guy. Because when he turned to flee, he swung a knife right across my face.
Oh
In that
my.
moment, I really thought I was going to die. I could feel the blades chill on my cheeks and smell its rusty scent. The weapon that
This
fella
guy
had
should go
was
into theater.
Definitely a metal one. That's the only thing I'm certain of. Also, I saw the outline of him in the dark. The fella's head was absolutely square. Yes, you heard me. Square. Can you believe
It's not
that?
Perkins.
Someone with a square head? It was truly terrifying.
A square head. Oh my gosh. Please, I can't carry on. I'm too terrified. Oh, I guess that could be a clue. I can't carry on. I'm too terrified.
I'm also terrified, but I still have to jot down the important clues. Sir, please take a deep breath. So, the thief was armed with a metal weapon and had a, square head, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
I'm struggling to make sense of these clues. Do you have any thoughts?
It's a robot. Isn't it obvious? Why are you being so evasive? Are you an accomplice? We've cracked the case. The culprit has a square head.
Oh, you figured it out.
Not
But
the square
how are
head
we going
man.
to track down someone with such an unusual appearance?
Yes,
Really?
I remember something. While the culprit was hurrying to escape, he knocked something over. He may have left some clues or something.
This is a crucial clue.
Instead
Let's
of
go
patrol,
investigate
this
the
guy
crime
really
scene
needs to
together.
go into arts and entertainment,
I
I
think he
think.
ran that way. No one has touched the crime scene, so any traces he left behind should still be there. Please, catch the thief for us.
Okay. Fascinating. We've got a thief with a square head. I suppose that would be kind of unsettling. It'd be unsettling if it wasn't a robot. I think a real life person with a square head would actually be rather unsettling. But if it's a robot, I don't think it matters. Hello, Jippy. Search for clues. Investigate. Some abrupt scratches left on the mountain, Eek. Which seem to be done by a metal weapon. The end of the scratches points to a distant place.
Take a look at these marks. These are very suspicious. Could they have been left by the culprit?
You don't say, Watson.
They point in that direction. Let's go take a look.
Okay. Follow the clues. We have our best Silvermane guard on the case. He also happens to be my husband. Where's this? Oh, down there? I don't want to take the lift. Let's just teleport. You too lazy to take the lift? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Few people would come to this place. You can see scratches on the ground, snaking their way forward.
And look at these. How unusual. They don't appear to have been left by a human.
Oh, Clara, must you torment me with a single line of dialogue interspersed by walking? What was he doing? I couldn't see. Look for clues on the culprit.
The tracks stop here. I guess we'll have to look around for other clues.
Don't immediately go out
This is where the
again.
mechanical waste is disposed of, though. Could it be?
It's just trying to clean. Come out and face me now, thief. I didn't expect our thief to like waste heaps. Well, I like waste heaps. Am I the culprit?
I don't think the culprit actually likes waste heaps. He probably uses them as a hiding spot. Oh,
Oh,
maybe
that's
he hid
boring.
the stolen parts here too. Let's split up. Wait, what's that noise?
Sounds like a bucket of bolts that needs to be smashed. Find the source of the odd sounds. What's over here, precious?
It's a tiny robot? Is it searching for something? But I don't remember Mr. Svarog issuing an order like this recently. It looks like it's carrying the vagrant's missing parts. And those tracks and metal scratches we noticed earlier.
The thief doesn't appear to be even remotely controlling a robot to steal parts. What an ingenious criminal!
That would be quite strange. Yet, such a scenario can't be ruled out. This small robot doesn't appear to be a Belobog creation. It looks like it's been welded together from random scrap metal materials. Oh, it appears to have a small mechanical arm. Ah, it's noticed us.
Oh no!
I-
Time to destroy it.
Human. Injured. No. Hurt. Please don't.
Oh my gosh! It's a robot that's gained sentience. That's actually crazy. Hello, Mega Master. Welcome. Clara, do you speak robot? Don't hit me. I surrender, please have mercy. Clara, do you speak robot?
I don't understand what it's saying, but it doesn't appear to be trying to flee or attack us. It appears to be trying to say something.
You don't say.
Human, please, don't hurt. Is it trying to say, please don't hurt me, humans?
Human. Parts. Rivets. Need. Repair. Need. Town. Parts. Need. 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 Hurt. Don't.
It appears to have a malfunction, but I think I can understand it.
I think
It
I could
seems
understand that too.
It needs these parts, and it's begging us not to hurt it.
Genius, Watson.
I've never seen a robot with this kind of malfunction before. What happened to it?
Charge! Prepare to fight! They must return the parts first.
Although the small robot appears to want to communicate, its speech is all scrambled. Perhaps there's an issue with its language module.
You don't say.
This little guy probably can't understand what we're saying either.
Oh.
Run. Escape. Open. Fire. Workshop. Chase. Don't.
It's running away. No, we can't let it escape. It still has the Vagrant's parts. What should we do? We gotta stop it. But please don't be too rough on it.
Sorry,
I'll
I
figure out a
can't
way
hear
to
you.
repair it later.
What's that? Destroy it like the bucket of bolts it is?
Hurt. Pain. No. Hurt. Don't. Pain. Suffer. Sorry. Parts. Sorry.
Suffering is a part of human life. I'm about to teach you true sentience.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, it's a single target.
Hope you're prepared.
Oh, this thing's kind of weak. Gampa! Gampa!
They come.
Gampa!
My turn.
Got it. Hoo-yah!
Sorry. Hurt. Suffer. Pain. No. Pain. Sorry.
I have a feeling this is,
Hurt. Sorry.
inspired
Suffer.
by Nier
Sorry.
Automata.
Sorry. Pain. Sorry. Ouch. Pain. Sorry.
Why?
Sorry. Pain. Suffer. Sorry.
It seems to have stopped working.
I don't understand what just happened. What do you mean? I do understand. Vietnam like flashbacks to Automata right now from this robot. I think that's what the inspiration was, but the difference is
Yes,
Nier Automata had a
why?
like very grim
I-
vibe.
Feel bad about this.
I don't feel bad about it.
I guess
I
we
put
should
it out
return
of
this
its
little
misery.
fella and
It's the
parts.
kindest thing.
I think I can.
It doesn't feel any pain
I'll
anymore.
repair it. And if I can't, I'll ask Mr. Svarog for help. He always knows what to do.
It's running away! It's just standing there. Maybe it wanted to run away.
Initiating assessment of the robot's condition. Please wait, Clara.
While Mr. Svarog is assessing this little fella, let's give it a quick checkup ourselves. This paint job and these custom parts, and the way the parts are attached, it's all quite strange. But one thing is for certain, this little fella is not under remote control. He's operating entirely of his own accord.
He is sentient.
Its design is, well, unique. I've never seen a robot with a design like this before. It really seems like something that was thrown together rather quickly. Its creator most likely didn't consider whether the system would function properly or not. Is it a failed robot pet creation that has been abandoned? But if it's a pet, then why would it gather parts itself?
To fix itself so it can find a home. This place has a somewhat lax definition of pets. What's a robot pet? It's a pet that's a robot. What do you mean?
I've heard that some vagrants in the dwelling keep the little robots they find as pets.
Oh,
Some
That's why
vagrants
they're
also
around.
make modifications to their pets, which they call pet upgrades.
really?
Pets like that are pretty rare, but some of the folks who have them have formed a small community to share ideas. Some are interested in nurturing robots. Others force them into battle.
Mecha Pokemon.
If my memory serves me right, the parts this little fella stole were originally designed for that kind of pet upgrade.
Battle each other, that's awful. Sounds pretty interesting.
That's not the word I'd use. I guess most people only see robots as tools. I'll try not to hold it against you.
She's
I'm
like,
sorry.
you're a bigot.
I just suddenly felt some strong emotions. Let's get back to work on repairing the small robot. This jack's placement is odd. The chip is buried deep inside. If you don't look closely enough, you won't even find it.
Assessment of the robot's condition is complete. The shell damage is estimated to be 98.2%.
Ooh, oops. Guess I
The
was a little
assessment
rough on
concludes
it.
that a total recovery is impossible. It is recommended that the robot's external shell be removed and replaced, while keeping the outer circuitry and related transmission devices.
You can always rely on Mr. Svarog to come up with a brilliant idea.
We're gonna go plant
I
its
guess
soul
we'll have
in a
to
new
go find
body.
new
Oh
robot
dear.
shell to fix it, right?
It's not like Gestalt, which is even worse. I won't say more for spoilers. Thank you, because I think I'm planning on playing Gestalt, right? If that's a replicant. I think. I don't know, Nier Automata was already like extremely depressing to me, so maybe I can't handle. If Replicant is worse, maybe I can't handle it. Time for a dose of Luna's pain medication. Find a new robot shell to fix it, right? I'll go strip them from the other robots.
Please
I'm
don't
a
use
thug.
violent methods to solve this issue. There are other options.
But violence is always the best
There
option.
must be some robot shells lying around the machine graveyard. Everyone calls
Speaking
it a
of machine
graveyard, but
graveyards,
there are actually
Detroit
lots
Become
of useful
Human.
parts buried there.
That was a crazy scene too.
I'm gonna return the parts to the vagrants first. Then I'll check on the little fella. Can I trust you to find a shell in the machine graveyard, big sister?
Oh yeah, you can trust me. I'm an expert at scavenging from the dump.
Really? You could have what it takes to be a prospector. Then, I'll entrust this task to you, big sister. Look for Toby at the front
I ain't
entrance.
your sister.
His appearance is
I'm only Hook's sister.
crude, but he's the robot most familiar with the machine graveyard. Just follow Toby.
Toby. Who's Toby? Looks his appearance is crude. What are we gonna look for, eh? Find Toby near the gates of the base. The classic sport of battle bots. Replicant is also Gestalt. The difference is that you play as the brother instead of the father. Oh. I don't know anything about it. I just know that I own it. From a game sales. One of the games I wanted to play once I have access to the PlayStation. I hear it is good.
Hello, guests of Miss Clara. Please do as you wish. It's my honor to serve you.
Wait, what's wrong with this guy looks fine. What do you mean? Toby, can you show me the way?
Miss Clara has assigned me the task of planning your sightseeing route in the machine graveyard. I will guide you down the path.
I mean, his appearance is just normal, but like his speech patterns is vaguely
Would you like to engage in
British.
super speed mode? If so, please confirm by spinning counterclockwise 10 times. Then clockwise by 270 degrees.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 270 degrees. It didn't work.
We have arrived at our first destination. This model is known as the Dire Wolf, and was scrapped after it sustained piercing damage during a battle with another robot pet, which caused the chainsaw's fuel tank to burst.
Oh dear.
Robot pet battles sound a little frightening. The inside of the armor is a total mess due to being melted by the heat. Unfortunately, it appears to be useless.
We are on our way to the second destination. Please take a seat, buckle up, And hold tight.
I'm like going through a graveyard with a showman. Game timeline's kinda odd. All the endings of the Drakengard series are all canon, bleed into the Nier series. One timeline is dad, another is a brother of Yorha.
Caution!
Oh.
You have exceeded the speed limit. Please obey Bellabog traffic laws.
What speed
On the
limit?
road, safety
This
is
speed
the
limit?
top priority.
No. No.
We have arrived at our second destination. This module is called the Beetle, which is the same as mine.
Reminds me vaguely of Caesar
This machine
Flickerman from
was
the Hunger
scrapped
Games.
because it accelerated erratically for 7.1 kilometers after it incorrectly interpreted a command, causing the engine to catch fire and the core module to melt down.
Oh dear.
That is such an odd reason to be scrapped. However, the shell appears to be in good condition, so I'll bring it with me.
You're
Your
coming
trip
with
has
me.
concluded. Please keep an eye out for vehicles approaching from the back or sides, as well as enemies and automatons. Your trip has concluded. I appreciate you putting your trust in Toby. A 5-star review for this trip has been automatically generated for you. You're welcome.
Automatically generated. I wish I could read it. I want to know what do I think about Toby the Guide? I want to see. Enter the safe zone.
Clara, it's time for a break. You shouldn't repair machines when you have negative emotions. It's bad for your physical and mental health.
Only repair people when you're
Don't
in a
worry,
good mood.
Mr. Svarog. I'm fine. Oh, you're back already. How did it go? Did Toby help you find a shell?
Yes. I guess so.
This shell. It doesn't appear to be the same design as this little fella's. But it shouldn't matter. The structures of these small robots are nearly identical. Thank you for bringing this to me. I finished extracting that chip from the small robot. Now, all that's left to do is move all this circuitry into the new shell.
Clara transferred the robot's core module into the new robot shell.
Although its appearance has changed a lot, I think we did a good job. But what I just did, is it any different from those pet upgrades that the Vagrants perform?
Nope, we should have left it to be dead.
Compatible. Incompatible.
We gave it existential crisis.
It's making a strange sound.
Oh, it's about to explode.
Incompatible.
What's going on? Is it malfunctioning?
Incompatible. 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 Incompatible.
It's a panic.
Risk level high. Clara, get away now.
Big sister,
Ungrateful.
watch out. It's out of control.
I'm gonna put it out of its misery.
Incompatible. Welcome, customers. Incompatible.
I'll show you what's incompatible.
Incompatible.
You're about to be really compatible with my battle bat. How are them apples? Gamba! Oh, that was a quick Gamba. Yoink! Yoink! You're compatible with my mahjong tiles.
Terminate.
Yeah. Ungrateful whelp.
Phew. That was close. Fortunately, Mr. Svarog and Big Sister acted fast. Why did the little fella... Was there a compatibility issue?
Troubleshooting. Assessment. The system on the chip and the new hardware are incompatible. causing the robot to behave erratically. The current issue has been resolved. Risk level low. Alert lifted.
It appears to have adjusted to its new shell after the battle. That's
Nice. We just had to
But
beat some sense
great. I'd
into
like
it.
to keep a closer eye on it for a while. Compatibility tests should take a few days. Hopefully, it'll be all back to normal by then. I'm also curious about where this little fella came from. Could you please come back later, big sister? I need to look into something. I may require your assistance.
How did it become sentient? Actually, her actual dad is Svarog. She shouldn't be questioning how a robot became sentient. Okay.
Big sister, I'll text you when this little fella is fixed. Mr. Svarog, I'd like to give this little fella a name. Any ideas for a good name?
Bob.
Accessing name database. Search results. Abby, Abigail, Ada, Allison.
I should come back to Clara later.
Oh man, he's gonna go all the way through this list of names and then she's gonna pick one in Z. That'd be so funny. I think we should name it Groot. Or I don't know. We could even name it after like a near. I think we should name it 9S. Sad crying noises. Little fella is a fine enough name. Welcome to the horror of depersonalization, derealization disorder. Oh no. Even worse, is gonna go through all the possible names and then she's gonna pick Aaron. That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. Okay. Well, that was actually quite short. Let's go see what Asta's doing. Or her dog, apparently. Wait, is this actually a companion
If we're
quest
not
with her
on patrol,
dog?
we should get some rest.
Because I'm kind of down if that's the case. I don't know what to run for my team. It's kind of fun running a Mahjong Gremlin, not gonna lie. I'm here for the Foxy and Beauty chat. I go follow the dog. Look at that derpy little walk animation. Hello, where are you leading me?
Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova?
Casanova? I thought you said his name was Capote. I thought you employed him. Can't you fire him if you don't like him?
Look at all his fans. Need I say more?
What's wrong with having fans?
Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest.
What kind of amateur name is
Better
that?
if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
Okay. Hey, your boss hates your guts.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me.
I'll look skeptical and scoff.
Oh, it's you. Long time no see.
Hello.
Are you okay? You look troubled. That's quite a wrinkled brow. Come, join the others and listen to me recount the tale of the Legion's invasion. I'm sure your memory of the events will dispel your worries.
You've listened to Capote for a long time, thus gradually forgetting what you're going to ask. I guess Deeting has become a real dog.
The Antimatter Legion barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Long live Master Capote!
He's got quite the passionate posse, I guess. Looks skeptical.
Oh, still troubled? You must be ill. You look pale.
I'm naturally
Your
pale.
pupils are gray.
That's my natural color.
That's fine. I,
It's not
Capote,
fine.
never waver in my support.
I don't want your
I
support.
shall double my efforts to heal your heart.
You really don't have to do that. Fish information
the
out
antimatter
of him.
region barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces. If it weren't for you,
I guess I
wouldn't
have
be
to nod in
standing here
approval.
today.
Fine.
Live Master Capote!
Well, long live Master Capote, the most genius, brilliant researcher, scientist on the face of the whole universe. Congratulations, you're so brilliant.
Aha! I see you no longer look troubled. There is only one word to describe your expression. Enlightenment. Such is the power of my rhetoric. It creates an energy that uplifts the soul.
How does this guy still have a job and I don't?
Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, and
Why are you... What?
forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Oh no, Arlen's
Insert
like...
dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
None.
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
12.0.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlen recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret.
What daring secret is this? Spare no effort in praising his character.
Seems like you already know what kind of person I am. Captain Arlen had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer. But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult.
How do I confess
Can't even imagine the difficulty of the
to
trial.
researcher Asta?
I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... no more. No more.
His words match Arlen's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
Time to beat it out of him. You asked Capote about the trial of the heart.
I didn't
We're
say that.
still entertaining
Did
this
you
clown?
mishear it? What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlen. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then
I'll have to beat it. Beat it out of him. Threaten him with dismissal. Tempt him with a promotion. I want to threaten him, but I don't think that's gonna get us what we want.
Don't joke about that. Promotions have a strict assessment process. I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed
This
it.
guy is so slimy.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's not the kind of person you think he is.
A bunch of
Master
Oshi
Capote's
worshippers.
Life wiki version 4.0. Master Capote doesn't care about rank. Everyone knows that.
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher, he wouldn't tell you about the trial.
Indeed. I won't forsake my precious morality for something so base. How could you think up something so terrible? You're not just lost, my friend. You've completely strayed from the narrow path.
Oh no.
I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics. We'll need to sit down and go over it slowly.
No need to bother Master Capote. We'll fix this injustice.
I forget how much I hate the space station every time I go back to it. Everybody in the space station just deserves to die. Can I blow it up myself?
The cringe is strong.
The cringe is
I need
strong.
to remember what I came here for.
True. Oh my gosh, I had to go through the whole exchange again.
I can't.
Alright, I should have gone with my gut, just threatened him.
Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the
Asta,
right
you need
to
to fire
dismiss
and
me,
then
I
kill
wouldn't
everybody
yield
in
if
your
lead
whole
researcher
space
Asta-
station.
No,
I have not met
if
one
Madame
person worth
Herta
saving in this
herself
entire
commanded me.
establishment. They all deserve to
Kill me
die.
while you're at it.
This is why I don't feel
Said it
bad for
once and I'll say it
NPCs.
again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous.
You
We're
can go
so
die with
lucky to be
him!
his
We'll
fan.
send you all out there locked together.
Said the exact same thing.
It'll be
when
your
he saw
final
this
wish as a
Captain
fan.
Arlen.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Oh my god.
Transcript. They've recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote? I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up.
And meanwhile, the dog is just here. The dog has been... Oh yeah, the dog is an android. Talk to Capote's fans. Must I? I have
This is
yet
the
to
one who
have a
mentioned the
single
transcript just
character
now.
quest on this space station that is any good.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
His
I bet
anti-fan
you
fan
do.
club.
You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlen's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar.
They've been alone in space for too
We've
long.
been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
Ah, he looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
Oh man. Get a life, guys. Get some help. Fan reply card, limited edition snapshot, and life wiki. What are these? Encyclopedia involve Capote's sayings. Photo snapped from a unique angle contains Capote's autograph. Handwritten cards with words of encouragement. Everything from the Herta space station is cursed. I'm pretty sure that Findy was also from the IPC, right? Not enough grass to touch on the space station. Asta, save me. Please fire these incompetent nincompoops already. Did I tell her to fire everybody?
What happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
Isn't Trial of the Heart basically he's trying to figure out how to confess to Asta? Just kidding, I don't know. Let's look at these materials first.
I guess that's our starting point.
We'll read the fan reply card. We have enough clues. I'm not looking at that any more
So,
than I have to.
Trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss. So that's how Arlen sees me.
No! Maybe it isn't about you. Maybe it's about Capote.
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Poor girl. The only competent person on the space station, and she thinks she's incompetent. I wish other researchers had your amount of self-awareness, Asta. Okay, keep following Peppy. That's what the astronaut said once. They don't understand the gravity of the situation. Hello, doggy. Let's go. Look at that. The walk cycle. It's too good. Oh, that looks like a single target boss. Let's do this team.
That's Dan Hung and the security department staff.
Another Dan Hung.
There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
I'll help out Dan Hung with my own Dan Hung. 2 Dan Hungs. Oh my goodness.
Lend me your strength.
They're weak.
Ready for another? Troublesome.
They're very weak.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Gotta go now. Thanks for the stream. Have a great Independence Day. Thank you, Israel Ryan. Have a great holiday.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Hello, me. How are you doing?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to protect a friend's secret. I'm here to find a lost friend.
Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area.
That'll be fun.
Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
Okay.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
Brother? You saw Arlen. Check you out, calling the shots.
I'm only helping Arlan. You're here to look for him, right? He's with March.
Oh,
but
what?
I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training.
I think
and Brother Arlen already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day.
No, that
An
what?
eagle among wolves.
No
He's
way.
so hard on himself.
How many miles is that? I'm too American.
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
I think he's getting coached by
No
March on
way.
how to riz
Brother
up a
Arlen's
woman.
trial wouldn't be as simple as just
I don't
standing under a
know.
waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either.
What? They're not
Arlan
wrong?
came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss.
Oh no.
So I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
Oh, that's actually so funny. He's like, well, the most overbearing person I know is March, so he can go. Oh no. He's the bear among horses. That's pretty sadistic, Don Hung.
I think Brother Don Hung is pretty smart.
13 miles every
Brother
day?
Arlen
Yeah, I
only
don't
has
think
one
so.
weakness in his armor, but he
Thanks
won't
for the
ignore
conversion.
it. He's too awesome for that.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all.
Did Arlen leave anything with you?
He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlen smashed it down!
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right
Donhung has
size,
to
not
manage a bunch
mention
of
the angular
clowns.
motion. This is proof of Brother Arlen in combat.
Of the mirror.
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss. It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it.
Is the pressure his crush though?
Secondly,
I don't think she
trial
doesn't
of the
seem
mirror.
that much of a
Like a
pressuring
mirror's
boss.
reflection, one needs to personally experience the pressure others feel in a job in order to understand it. Lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation.
What on earth?
I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror.
Huh? Do you know why Arlen is undertaking this trial?
No, he didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Brother Arlen doesn't need a reason to improve himself. You don't understand him at all.
Brother Arlen is a fierce fighter with an eye for
How
detail.
come there's such a huge
If you don't
celebrity
understand his reason
culture,
for doing
man,
things,
between
maybe that's because
Himeko,
you're too
Capote,
soon,
and apparently Arlen now?
He's just staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
Isn't he, like, still kind of a kid? Like, not a kid, but definitely a teenager. What are you drawing right now? Welcome, Realm of Bliv. I am drawing, a ukulele from my VTuber to use on stream on Friday. I don't have any other
If
questions.
you want to find Arlan, just contact March.
There's something just very strange about this whole quest is just weird, man. Wait, Asta was just standing there the whole time.
Job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure.
Calm down. Let's look at the clues first.
I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about.
Arlen's IG card.
Oh, there's a photo of Peppy on the pass. I got Arlen to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but was that giving him too much extra pressure?
No, if he has it on the pass, it
Maybe
means he loves
printed
him.
out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his
That
responsibilities.
doesn't happen. Arlen, you better get over here and explain yourself.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlen must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so he took it out on the monsters.
This is what we call, like, projecting or something.
It's Arlen's shoe size, all right? And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him. Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
No, that he wouldn't wear them. Let's get the clues for now.
We need to find Arlen quickly. I need to apologize to him in person. Peppy, let's get going.
Oh man, Asta's trying her best. Poor Asta, her character quests are just her getting repeatedly wrecked over and over for no particular reason. Alright, Peppy. Let's go, boy. Oh, supply zone. Go, puppy. Fetch Arlen. Fetch, fetch. Boop, 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 boop,
So
boop.
Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her.
It is an android. They're very smart.
Is he really using scent to track?
No, he's an android. He's Big Brother Google, compiles all the security footage throughout the entire facility in one shot, and then uses image recognition. Hello, March. I hear you've become an overbearing boss.
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
What? I said you to acknowledge the canine before me. Is Arlen not with you?
He was, but not anymore. He wanted to go investigating on his own, so I let him.
Did he mention anything about a trial?
He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me.
No one tell her. Why'd you split up?
We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself.
What is he
I could tell
talking
he was
about?
giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing. But when he heard that, he said Mr. Don Hung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on, man. Photo of Arlen's back beneath as he heads to the suspicious crystal. Okay. Now I'm starting to think Arlen is actually entering a cult. Maybe we should be concerned. What's this over here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this?
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlen?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlen is safe.
Did he turn into a Stellaron? No, he's good. Probably, maybe.
The extent of the corrosion here is a lot worse than I imagined. Mrs. Hinkle did say the cleanup had been slow in places.
The fragmentum has a big influence on the space around it. All this electronic equipment on the station must short-circuit pretty regularly, huh?
The cleanup had been slow in places. We didn't want to change the models. Which I think is fair. That's a lot of work for not much benefit.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Yoink. Whoo! Sheesh! That's a ton of damage. What the heck?
Wait for the tiles. They come.
Gamba! Gamba! Ooh! Boink! Boink! Got him.
The combat report will be ready soon.
Okay. Ooh, hello. There's people here.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Seize the moment. Fight as one.
Okay.
Ready for another?
I'll see you off.
Choose them to strike.
Gamba! Gamba! Gamba!
They come. My turn.
Got him. Whoosh. Oh my gosh, so many
Enemy
enemies.
data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Yoink. This Pela does a lot more damage than I end up expecting. It's kind of funny. Ooh, sheesh.
Wait for the tiles.
Okay, Gamba. Gamba. Ooh, let's go.
Luck of the draw. Please. And
Wapang.
victory!
Got him. Oh, do I go for a single target team here? Maybe? Kind of looking like a single target. And we'll be Brother Danhung looking after
Lady
Brother
Asta,
Arlen.
Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
Really? Because I fought like a bajillion of these. Kiddo. Let me show you how it's done.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Poing.
No interesting conflict.
No interesting conflict.
Lend me your strength.
Oh, sure.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Crush them.
Fighting is meaningless.
Oh, sure.
Commencing support.
Oh, sure.
Enemy data secure. Net
Oh,
markers
sure.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Eternal sleep is the dead return.
Yoink. Bonk.
Lend me your strength.
No interesting.
See ya.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Are you okay, my lady?
My lady.
Arlen, Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, you didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. She and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then
Lady.
I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
She's doing Ace Attorney, but she has completely the wrong conclusion.
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You and the evidence is...
What was this again? Not the snapshot. The life wiki. Handwritten cards of encouragement. Huh? Is it this?
This handwritten fan reply card. This is your handwriting, Arlen.
Oh, is it?
No need to explain. This is Professor Capote's autograph, all right. But you can't hide your handwriting. The way you join your letters is no different to your childhood diary entries.
Wait, how does she know that?
I did write this for Professor Capote.
You're head of the security department. You don't have anything to do with Professor Capote. Why did you suddenly start writing his reply cards for him, Don't go spilling the beans just yet.
This evidence is a bit of a stretch. Do we have anything better?
Okay, guess it was not that. I don't think it's a snapshot, is it? It's gonna be this then.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure!
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlen, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlen. Until I spoke with Dunhung, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence.
Pressure the broken ceiling tile, maybe? She's like, it's...
Ceiling tile. This, ceiling tile. You broke it.
Sorry. I'll get it fixed later.
I know you can be tough, but you're not violent by nature, Arlen. Quite the opposite. Breaking a ceiling tile like this shows how much pressure and anger you were carrying around.
This interpretation is sounding a little odd. Do we have any other evidence?
Too much force during combat and left a footprint on the floor tile. Peppy's photo. I don't know.
Your ID pass. This isn't just
I kinda
any old
just
station pass, is it?
I kinda just like
There's a
listening
very
to her
important photo on it.
invent crazy stories.
A photo of Peppy. Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all.
Dunhung was right.
What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
What photo? Oh, nice. We can't pick. Photo of Arlen's back.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
Oh yeah, why is a teenage kid head of security, by the way?
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
Dot.
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen or looking for
Herta is
ancient
quite
documents
overbearing.
I've never
That's
even
so
heard.
funny.
Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self.
Yes.
Sounds
There
very
were detailed
metaphorical.
notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
Don't just read any anonymous journal. Those trials really made Asta worry.
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions. Right?
You need to talk to each other more. You both need to start saying what you're thinking. You both need to use your brains more. Just start saying what you're thinking.
Yep. I always say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, maybe you should say it a little less.
You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Holodisc with Peppy, please.
Well, all's well that ends well, I guess. Arlen has become a visitor to the Express. Oh, that's so funny. That was his character quest. But it felt like, I thought it was Asta's because we spent so much time with her. But I guess not. That's kind of funny. I liked that. Peppy, I put so much pressure on you. Oh no, it was just Madame Herta. Oh, okay, say no more. Okay. Who do we got coming up next, eh? Who is next? Peppy! Wait, what's this? Profile picture. Oh, that is so cute! I think my Wubbaboo is more fitting, though. Free style. The sorrows of young Arlen. Yeah, the Wubbaboo. The Wubbaboo matches me the best, I think. But that is still cute. Okay. What's our next one? We can do Natasha. I don't know who this is. I think a night stranger is... I forgot his name. I keep forgetting this guy's name. New boy. Whatever his face is. Talk to Natasha. Yeah, let's do Natasha's. Her first one was, her first character quest was kind of just depression, but...
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Hello. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Mocha, yeah, thank you. What is... Oh, we have a group chat. I see that Leanna's coordinates are still at the space station. Maybe it'd be easier to chat in a group. There's a batch of my old manuscripts in the space station, and you know how I've been writing a book for the IPC. So, I've been thinking, maybe how I could just copy and paste a few pages of my old manuscripts for the extra book content. One of them is called Decompression Equation 36 or something. I can't remember the exact name. Anyway, that's the content. After you clean up the antimatter legion, help me find it and send it to the office. Got it. We did find it, did we? Send it over then. Incidentally, I do have an experiment that could use some help from the both of you. Everybody at the space station is just her slave. Oh no.
I heard that thing's been cursed. I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Okay. It's time for potential depression. Let's see. How are things going?
Can I talk to you for a moment? I have a favor to ask. Something rather personal.
Okay, of course.
I want to thank you again for recovering the Wonder Medicine. It meant a lot to me. But disposing of Vash's reagents isn't enough to solve the medical supply shortage. Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is running low. Thanks to you, the route to the overworld through the furnace core has reopened. I'd like to use it to return to the surface and see if I can get some help.
Okay. Help from whom? If you need recovery meds, I got some in my bag. Help from whom?
I knew you'd
Her
be
old
interested.
professors?
Remember my adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago?
Oh, okay.
After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and asked Sampo to deliver it to my parents' old address. I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought me my mother's reply.
Sampo's like, what do you mean amazing? I'm very dependable. Sampo being the gentleman, a rare occurrence. He couldn't afford it, could he? No.
That's exactly what I thought when I got her letter. Mom said they still live at the old house, but they're not working on the front lines anymore. They should still have some connections in the medical school and the hospital, though. If I'm lucky, maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld. Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again.
Aww.
And I can tell from my mom's letter that they feel the same.
Yay.
If possible, I would like you to go with me.
Meet the parents? Oh my. Of course, I won't say no to you. All the answers for Natasha specifically can just be super flirty. I don't know why.
Wonderful.
They don't let me flirt like this with Japard.
I've sent another letter to my mom telling
Only
her to find us near
Natasha.
Fountain Plaza. Don't worry, I know my way around the administrative district.
Okay. Maybe this one won't be as depressing. Just kidding. Okay. I think this is looking right. Maybe. Okay, we can delete this. Do this. Alright. Meet Natasha in the overworld. We're gonna meet her parents. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Natasha. I'm sure that's how names work.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Oh, if we're here though, I gotta run meet Mr. Jeppy. Hello.
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds. Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened. We're a little early. I've got an idea. I want to buy my mom a gift. You're more of an overworld local than I am now. Any suggestions?
I don't know nothing, ma'am. Oh! Yeah, get your mom flowers.
Flowers, huh?
Always get the mom
That's a great
flowers.
idea.
Of course it
I've
is.
been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like.
Oh no.
Flowers it is then. Can you lead the way?
Sure. I don't remember where it is. Jeppy, would you like to buy me some flowers? Oh, they give me a quest marker, never mind. I've been playing so much Ham Ham Heartbreak, I just forget that quest markers exist in modern games. What, you know exactly where you're going? Nonsense. How can that be?
Mom will like this.
Eversummer? Was that always the name? Seems I was too young to get the irony back then. Sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here. Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the tradition in my family. Mom, Dad, Vash, and I, whenever something good happened, we sent each other flowers to celebrate.
Aw.
Do you want to hear a flower story?
I love flowers stories. Let's hear one. Oh my goodness, what was your mother's favorite flower? Okay, I guess we'll go through all the lore.
Each year for their anniversary, my dad would send my mom a bouquet of ball peonies wrapped in red paper. I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end.
Aww.
It does fit their marriage.
It's cute. What was your father's favorite flower?
My father is a famous surgeon in Belobog. Because of his fame, people in medical circles paid great attention to his surgeries. He always had a lot of stress to deal with.
Oh dear.
Each time he finished a tricky operation, my mom and I would buy a single stem of sunshine and then pin it on the chest pocket of his apron.
Aww.
Sunshines represent warmth and love of light. For patients on the verge of death, my dad might have been the only light to penetrate the darkness around them.
Oh, okay. Oof. What's Vash's favorite
Vash. Out of everyone in my family, I think he probably appreciated flowers the least.
Flowers didn't bring money.
Still, I remember the day he received his offer from the medical academy. My parents took me to the florist, and we bought him the most expensive marquee stem in the shop. When we gave him the flower, he failed to hide his smile. You can't imagine how hard it was to get him to smile.
Oh. What's your favorite flower?
As an orphan, I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family my birthday.
Aww.
And each year on that day, my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow. And the number of stems represented how many years had passed since I joined the family.
Aww, they're
I
so
only found
cute.
out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a beautiful childhood, and I still haven't had the chance to thank them for that.
Shall we go to the florist? We're at the florist, though. Talk to Vaska, buy a flower bouquet. Hello. Nice to see you again. What flowers should I pick for Nat? She's gonna meet her parents, right? First snow was beautiful memories. She didn't say what marquees were, but that they were expensive. Sunshines are the last delight. and ball peonies are love that never fades. I'm gonna pick sunshine. I don't think the meaning is actually apt, but it's because Tears of the Kingdom just makes me think they're pretty flowers.
Sunshines, is it? 1 second. I'll get it ready for you.
We'll just say light, cause Natasha's coming back and she's the light in their life.
There you go. Sorry for the wait. Hope to see you again soon.
I got the flowers. I got the goods.
All done? May I have a look? Sunshines. Nice pick. Dad's not young anymore. He probably doesn't have to do operations solo these days. I hope he's looking after himself. I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be so happy. Let's go. My mom will be there soon. Best not to leave old folks waiting.
I don't think we could have picked a wrong choice there. She's like, I knew you would pick the right flowers. Actually, I don't think we could have picked the wrong flowers. Unlike Capote, where they make you restart the whole exchange if you pick the wrong option. Screw that guy. Go to the place where she and her adoptive parents are meeting. Oh nice, it's by a teleport point. You love to see it.
Mom!
Oh my gosh!
Nat, is that you?
How come they look so old? Oh yeah, Nat's like in her 30s, right? At least.
It's been too long, Mom.
Aww.
Too long.
Sorry. I don't usually get this emotional. How have you been, Mr. Oswell? Thank you so much for taking care of my parents these last 10 years.
I'm doing fine, Miss Natasha. Just fine.
Oh, it's the butler.
Look at you. You've blossomed into a fine young woman. Such a pity that your father...
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is
Uh-oh.
he...
Dead?
It was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad. He passed away very peacefully.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Why are her
10
quest
years I
quest
left you
always so
both in the
sad?
overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear all this weight.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground. Don't be so harsh on yourself, daughter.
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help. I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. You're the only person I can go to for help.
Well, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father? He would be proud of you. We have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, I should be able to get it for you.
Ooh, Pops.
Be the doctor you always were, Nat.
Great
We
parents.
have all the time in the world to catch up later.
Oh my gosh. A rare example of good parents in a JRPG. Well, CRPG, I guess. She's a great mother.
She's always been there for me. With her help, we'll be able to ease the underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope. I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time. Let's head back to the underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Okay.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Oh, it's the butler.
Mr. Oswell? I thought you headed back home with Mom. How come...
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's something I have to tell you in person.
Is her mom
Something
dying?
that Mom isn't supposed to know?
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is, in the first 2 years after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vash.
What? Letters from Vash? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
Wait, her brother's alive?
Of course, miss. I recognized his
Or is
handwriting.
this before he died?
You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself. Actually, those letters were intended for your eyes
No,
only.
this is after then.
The delivery address was the underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house. To me.
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
I'm sorry, miss. I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vash stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him. That's why I put the letters in a secure place, waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again. I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
Aww.
Do you have the letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course, here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
Oh boy. Natasha, how have you been? I hope you're doing well. I am, as I stated in my previous letter, envious of you. You always show unwavering kindness to your patients. I'm envious of your inherent compassion. I remember giving a speech on stage when I first started school, waving my arms and advocating for the development of blizzard immunity. In hindsight, I was a fool. During my final days of medical school, I became increasingly stubborn and withdrew into myself. Experiments and ambitions consumed my heart, and the patients who were supposed to be in my care were progressively ignored. Natasha, I dare not beg your forgiveness. I owe the people of the underworld too much already. I might have spent the rest of my life as a madman, wallowing in my convictions if you hadn't agreed to my desire for self-exile. The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend to cure a bitter cold? Thank you for giving me one last chance to discover the answer. Oh, so he's alive! That's right. She was like, he walked into the cold and he never returned, so it didn't say whether he lived or died, I'm pretty sure. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. I'd become a pariah, unable to return to civilized society nor to face my parents. But I didn't despair because I discovered the meaning of my existence. I had a feeling I was on the right track. The reagents I developed in the underworld have a serious flaw. The medication only addresses the issue of organ hypothermia and failure, and it will be caught in a never-ending vicious cycle of consumption and recovery. I should have changed the focus of my study a long time ago and tried to figure out how to raise the temperature of the organs and of the body in a controlled manner. Natasha, thank you very much. You helped me find the missing piece in the development of blizzard immunity. Wait, so he's dead?
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend a cure to bitter cold? Vash didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity, even after he left the city. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research. But how can that be?
Do you believe it? Do you believe it?
There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. Still, it's possible he may have gone completely insane before he started writing them. I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
Oh no, he's probably still dead though. We'll probably find his shack is empty, but we still see his research. It's dangerous outside the city walls. I'll go with you.
This young lady is right. Danger is everywhere beyond the walls of Belobog.
I know, Mr. Oswell, but I have a hero with me.
True.
She saved the underworld.
This is also true.
I'm sure she'll protect me, right?
Oh. Okay.
Vash. It's been so many years. Are you still alone in the blizzard? Oh. Ignore me. I'm just talking to myself.
Why is Nat's story so sad?
Let's go.
I'm
It's
sad.
time to face my past head on.
He's probably dead because it would take a lot of work to make a model for him. Oh. Much easier to kill people in game development than to leave them alive. Oh, this is Vash's house? Oh dear me.
Such harsh cold. It's hard to imagine anyone surviving in these conditions. Unless blizzard immunity is real. Let's hurry up. We need to find any clues that Vash may have left behind before both of us become ice sculptures. Here,
Okay.
this looks like lab equipment. Maybe Vash left it behind.
Let's break in and find out.
Still, it's all just used test tubes, beakers, and other vessels. There's no sign of any sample reagents or lab notes for that matter.
Maybe things are too harsh here for record keeping. His memory's too good for lab notes. I don't know.
Oh, I know my brother. He's meticulous when it comes to medical experiments. There's no way he wouldn't document his results. I want to go deeper into the snow plains. Can you press on any further?
Yeah, easy.
Gosh, the temperature keeps getting lower. But we can't give up halfway.
The trailblaze protects me. It's you I'm worried about. I can warm you up if you'd like. Wow.
No need. Don't you underestimate the leader of Wildfire.
Oh no, I'm a little concerned.
Let's press on then. This may not sound like me, but I hope that deity the architects worship can grant us some luck.
Okie dokie. Continue searching in the plains. We kill these while we're here. Why not?
Too late to repent.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I've no interest in conflict.
Lend me your strength.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
We caught them unawares.
Barrel. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Bunch of Silvermane Guard. What's up with this?
Outside the walls? Hey, you two! Stop right there!
Hi, I'm the hero of Belobog. You better let me
That's
through.
a Silvermane guard. Is he yelling at us?
I don't see nobody else around.
Forgotten. No one can leave Belobog without authorization.
Oh, really? Well,
Looks like
I
we
can.
need to talk our way out of this.
I have authorization. I'm the hero of Belobog. What other authorization do I need?
I can't say you sound suspicious, but I can't just take your word for it either.
Captain, look at her necklace. Maybe she's telling the truth.
It's the same as Dr. Vash's.
They know Dr. Vash? Oh, yeah.
My brother does wear an identical necklace. Do you know him?
Are you really his sister? Dr. Vash saved a lot of my soldiers.
Oh.
Saved your soldiers?
Yes. Take a look at the guards patrolling outside the city. All of them are risking their lives.
Oh, shoot.
Aside from the monster-related casualties, we lose men to frostbite every year.
Oh, true.
But thanks to the medicine the doctor leaves us, my soldiers are able to withstand the cold. They can make camps in the snow plains as footholds for our patrols. If it weren't for the doctor, we would have long since frozen to death.
Medicine. Blizzard immunity.
Where is Vash now? Is there enough for all of you? Where's
You don't
Vash
know.
now? Dead.
Dr. Vash is elusive.
He's not gonna have a model.
My squad only met him once, and he didn't seem like the talkative type. He leaves the medicine at specific locations, and our patrols go there to collect it. The medicine is extremely potent. A small vial could keep someone warm for a week. Speaking of the doctor, it's been a long time since we last saw him. At least 2 or 3 years. I hope he's alive and well.
So he really did have a breakthrough in the snow plains. Oh, did the medicine have any side effects for you?
Side effects? Not that I know of. If there were a problem, it'd be that we couldn't go back to the city until the effect had worn off.
Because the city would be too hot for us. We'd break a sweat just sitting idle.
Thanks for the information. We're planning to head deeper into the snow plains to find my brother.
Seems like you've made up your mind. I'd really like to send some of my men with you, but we can't leave our posts.
Don't worry, hero of Belobog has it
Take
covered.
this medicine. If what you two told me is true, I'm sure you're more than capable of handling yourselves out there.
Thank you, Captain. We'll take it with us.
Continue searching for clues. Okay. So he finally had his redemption arc, which means he's
Hold on.
dead.
That's a big guy over there.
Oh, so it is.
Did you see that? There's something on the monster's back. Oh, the blizzard immunity. Shall we drink it? It's your call.
Let's not drink it. It's time to fight some enemies. Let's see if this kills us immediately. What's this guy weak to again? I don't remember. I don't know. Hello.
I'm ready. Doctor's got your back.
Does this guy one-shot me? That's my only question.
Carefully.
Fan service dialogue options. I wonder if Japar's character quest will have them. I think I did his and Serval's. His and Serval's were combined and there was no ability to flirt with him, which is really a profound bummer, honestly.
Lend me your strength.
Hey.
Fighting is meaningless.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Crush
The
him.
truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Oh, that was a lot of damage. 30k. Goodness gracious.
Eternal sleep is the dead.
Look at you. Owie. You must be over-leveled for these.
You'll pay for this.
Let's get you some energy.
Support.
See ya.
It's done.
Didn't one-shot me, so didn't
It
matter.
was my first time seeing you in battle.
Oh, really?
You've got some moves, don't you?
Yes, I do.
No wonder you were able to save the underworld.
I'm the hero of Belobog, after all.
Let's have a look over there. My gut tells me we should find something connected to Vash.
Gotta finish up this before I lose my train of thought. Sorry. Hide line art, see contrast better. There. Okay. Okay. Investigate the abandoned lab. Wait, so we don't know if he's dead then. Well, I think he's dead.
These are records of his experiments. It's Vash's handwriting. This must be the location of his final lab. Come have a look. His last experiment was nearly 2 years ago?
Oh,
what
he's
happened
so
after
dead.
that?
He died.
Huh. But his notes seem to suggest he was working to improve blizzard immunity. Brother, where are you? What happened?
RIP. It's time we headed back.
Sorry.
I think you and I
needed
both
to take a
know what
moment.
happened.
After seeing the letters Mr. Oswald kept for me, I was hoping things might have ended differently. I shouldn't have asked you to come with me to such a dangerous place.
Ah, no, it was free. You miss him, right?
I do. I can't forgive him for what he's done. Nor can I say I don't miss him. Maybe I should feel glad. The medicine might not have been what he wanted it to be, but it came to something. Maybe he found some inner peace.
Too bad his victims won't ever share that peace. People will remember him. Both the good
They'll
and the
remember
bad.
him as a murderer. As someone whose evil experiments brought great harm to the innocent.
Oh, but the guards don't remember
Vash
him
doesn't
that way.
deserve to be remembered as a doctor. I know that very well. But maybe this blizzard immunity can now bring benefit to others. Even if it was made by a monster.
He wasn't a monster.
Human beings really are conflicted life forms.
What now?
I'll take his records and data with me, and continue what he started. One day the world will see a perfect blizzard immunity. Before we leave, I'd like to ask for another favor. The last one, I promise.
It's okay. You're not on the Herta space station. You can ask as many favors as you want. Natasha's last request. She gonna want to do something like burn the house down? Oh, a headstone.
That should do. Hope it can withstand the snow.
You ought to put an epitaph on the headstone.
You're right. Let me think. Here lies Vash. My brother. That'll do. Thank you
Short
for
and
helping
sweet.
me. I feel like a great weight has been lifted.
Oh, I'm glad.
So long, brother. Hope you don't forget Dad's teaching. A doctor does not get to choose his or her patient, my children. Remember, never say no to those who come to you for help. Never.
Bro, her quest is always so oofers. Natasha has become a visitor to the Express. Pain, Dio. So much pain. Companion mission outskirts. Oh, Sag. free XP at the end of it all, so it's fine. Tragedy? Nah. So it sounds like they're taking him for dead, but we don't actually know. They're never gonna make a model for him though, so he's basically dead. He's effectively dead. We could do a hook, but actually I've been streaming for 2 hours, and most of today is for family stuff, so I might just call stream here. Thank you very much for joining me. We got some stuff done on the ukulele. I got a little more rendering to go. Mostly on the body. I have to figure out what I want to do with that. I want to be a little more luminous. It's quite dark right now. But yeah. So thank you very much. Got some drawing done. Hope you all have a great holiday and get a lot of rest. And yeah, what a ton of fun. Ooh, so pretty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I want to do a good job, so. Alright, thank you guys so much. Have a great holiday and rest well. A really quick note, tomorrow, there's actually a typo on the schedule. Tomorrow's stream is going to be at 7 p.m. It's not going to be at 11 a.m. So, I don't know why I have 11 a.m. on there. What was I thinking? Anyway, 7 p.m. See you guys! Bye, Dima, Unshatter, and Drew Brothers. It's been a fun and nice work. Oh, confetti reaction. How cute. Thank you. Goodbye, Mega Master. Goodbye.